Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around, should be a good one today. Today's topic is, what are my thoughts about open relationships? Well, for me, it's not for me personally, but it's not my place to judge others. It's not really a right or wrong answer, but it does take a lot of time management. It does take a lot of effort into pouring into multiple people, and you definitely have to be really strong to allow yourself to allow your mate to be with different people, just because of the fact that they may not be honest about who they're with, who they're seeing, and there might be a lot of chaos that brings with it. But if you could be honest with yourself first, knowing your why, as far as why do you want to be with an open relationship, and people that you're involved with, they're honest with the situation, then it can work itself out. But at the same time, though, eight out of 10 times, it's not going to work itself out because a lot of people are disloyal. They're not honest with themselves, and a lot of times they just don't really have the effort to pour into different people, equally. And pouring into different people is like, hey, think about holidays, think about Christmas, think about birthdays, special occasions, weddings, or just different venues that you're going to be placed in. 4th of July cookout, Juneteenth cookout. Different events that you're going to be a part of, and how are you going to be able to stretch yourself for multiple people? So that would probably be like the downside. I mean, the only thing I would say, plus side is basically just interacting with different people. Is going to be a different experience. Like for me personally, like I said, I'm married, so I'm not really thinking about it. But I was single. I was single before, and like I said, and you're dating different people is a different experience. Man, like this one woman may bring different characteristics than the next woman, and vice versa. So there is a kind of positive to that situation when you're meeting new people, new experiences, new adventures. So there is that little thrill of it. But once again, the thrill is only going to be but for so long, but for how many months or years before you're like, okay, you know what, I'm tired of this stuff. I want someone long term, someone I can wake up to, someone I can go home with. I want the continuity, that long lasting relationship. But like I said, everybody's core values are different. Everybody's outlook is differently. Some people are cool with just being with different people. They don't want to get married. They don't get to settle down. They just want to continue to be loose. And like I said, whatever works for yourself, whatever works for you, whatever God wants for you, hey, go for it. I just know for me personally, I couldn't do it, or I can't do it because it's just too much time management. Me managing, like I said, my wife, and dealing with my wife, managing my wife, my daughter, and just deciding to date everyday work that I do daily, as opposed to just dealing with multiple people. It's like it can be tiresome, it can be draining enough. So I don't want anything extra on my plate. You know what I'm saying? I got enough on my plate already. Even if I was single, I wouldn't be just out here just trying to go out here and wing it with different people. That wouldn't be my best option. Like I said, everybody's different, and when your core values are similar to the person that wants to be in a relationship, we go for it. As long as everybody's honest, everybody's truthful, everybody's respectful of each other's boundaries and what's allowed, what's not allowed. Who is it for me to say you can't do it? And I'm not really so big on, as far as I'm big on spiritually, because you're not really, not really. That's what God says. But at the same time, though, everybody's gonna live their life differently. Not everybody keys to the same God. So, like I said, you feel like you can do it, you can manage it, you can equally pour yourself into different people and go for it. Because there are people that have multiple businesses, they're pouring into different businesses, different people. So you can do it, you can manage it, and everybody feels satisfied, and yeah, go for it. But if like most people, hey, I can't even manage my own self, let alone what I have in front of me, then it may not be the best choice for you. And like I said, at the end of the day, you gotta make the best choice for you, best choice decision for yourself, and just have honor and integrity. And you really shouldn't be pressured into and being in an open relationship with your current spouse. He's like, hey, or she was like, hey, let's be in an open relationship. Be like, no, I'm good. And you got to stand on your moral beliefs. Like, hey, like for me, my wife's talking about let's get in an open relationship, let me be with another guy, let me get with a girl. I'm like, nah, that ain't what I've signed up for. It's not what covenant, that's not kind of commitment I've made to you. So, it would be not avoid it. So it's all about knowing who you are, your boundaries, knowing your limits, and continue to push yourself. To understanding that, what is your why? Why do I want to be different from people? Why do I want to be in an open relationship? What benefit am I going to get from it? What's the pain if I don't be in a relationship? And some people, like I said, they can't just be with one person. They just like to stress themselves. Like, I just can't just stick to talk to one person for 30, 40 years. They have to talk to different people. And whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you. Like I said, I'm not here to judge. It's just, just give them a little insight, But what are your thoughts? What's your thoughts though of a relationship? Have you been in one? How has that been like? Would you recommend it? Feel free to comment below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, I'm out. This is Coach JC.